Greyfriars Kirkyard is a historic cemetery in Edinburgh, a peaceful resting place for some of the most important residents of the city, and one of the most beloved. His name was Bobby. His loyalty and devotion remain an inspiration, and he was a dog. This story of a man's best friend has inspired books and films, including a 1961 Disney movie. Legend has it, the little terrier was the constant companion of John Gray, an Edinburgh policeman who died in 1858 and was buried in the kirkyard. Bobby was so devoted to Gray, he sat by his grave for 14 years until the little dog himself died.
He was the resident dog. You could imagine that, like today, people are dying all the time. Funerals are coming in and people are going out, in, out all the time. And what do they see? They see this little dog lying on his master's grave. You would have to have a heart of stone and not really become moved and by such a story.
Did the time gun bring you for your dinner?
He was very long-lived, but he was only long-lived because there was a local merchant called Trail who fed him and looked after him, and so he lived a fairly long life.
But Bobby was in danger because he had no dog license. By now, his story had reached important people like the Lord Provost Chambers.
He's wealthy, and people come to him with a plea about a mutt. Chambers says, "Yeah, you're right, it's a shame."
The Lord Provost Chambers arranged for the city council to pay Bobby's dog license, saving Bobby from being taken away. He was presented with an inscribed collar and more.
So we'll make him a free man of the city. Now, that is extraordinary. He has got rights, he's got privileges, he's allowed to carry on tending his master's grave for all these years, and eventually he dies. You cannot throw a free man of the city on a junk heap. You have to give him proper burial inside Greyfriars churchyard, which, if you look at the list of people that were buried here, all these other notable people are all buried round about him, and Bobby's there. Pride of place.
A statue of Bobby also stands outside the kirkyard, tributes that remind animal lovers everywhere of the special bond between people and their animal companions.
Well, that's Greyfriars Bobby, sir. He belongs to the city. Have you not heard of him?
In Edinburgh, Cameron Eschenfelder, Middle Tennessee News, Off the Beaten Path.